Good day, YouTube land. What we have today is 5 stumps. This is number 1 with some, a little bit of runners on them. Not much, it's only like 2 foot. 1, 2, a little bit wider at the base. This one over here is like 1.5. And then it's got some bigger runners over here. But that's number 2. Nice little backyard they got here. Pretty cool. They're getting some French strains put in. I've been subcontracted to get these stumps. They're going to be resodding. And then the other one's about 2 foot, maybe 2.5. 2, a little over 2. And some minor runners, but look what we got here though. Got rocks. Yeah. Oh, it's actually growing in a little bit. Gotta watch out for stuff like this. But I'll take a rake to it. And there's a decent little runner over there. All right. And then I advised them of wiring in the front, the one that's real close to the house. So this one here, it looks like it's just a crepe myrtle, but it has a little bit too big of roots. I can't really tell what's already cut down. But it looks like there's 3, like 1 and 2 and then 3. But that one's the one that might have some wires and stuff. I told them, I said I'm not going to be responsible for any wiring. And this is the last one, probably the biggest one. Yeah, it's the biggest one. All right, well, we will hop to it. I'll get y'all on time lapse and we'll go from there. Talk to y'all shortly. I can get in because of the wall. All the way, I mean, like within 6 inches, maybe 8 inches, 6 or 8 inches. But I even lift up the guard a little bit. But that's what we got for this one. All I can get. On to the next one. Right over here. Here, we didn't want to get too close to the pavement, the irrigation, and there's actually wire. There's actually one wire that was back there, an orange one, but didn't hit it. So they're just doing this for sod. So they just wanted me to get to ground level, just below ground level, and I chopped that thing up as much as I could without going into the ground. All they're doing is sodding. So he said just barely touch it. I said, okay. I got that one down. Got the stump out of this corner as much as I could. And we're pressing on to the back now. Gotta bring the tracks in to go on the gate. y'all. That's a wrap. Oh, 1 hour and 20 minutes. Knocked 5 stumps out. They didn't even want me to tighten these up. He's like, they got so much stuff to do. I got to pull all this sod up. So he's like, there's no sense in cleaning up. I was like, man, you sure? And he's like, yeah, trust me, they got a lot of demo. They're running French drains, rocks and sod, and y'all know, when people are remodeling, it can be a mess, he said. So they're running French drains here, and I cleaned up the stump, but he's like, no, just leave it. So that was number 3, and over here was number 4 and 5. Yeah, the rock piles there were scary. Didn't hit any, but it was right here on the edge of rocks. But they're fixing to pull all this stuff out. All this, they're fixing to do a lot of demoing. He's like, don't even worry about it. So I said, okay. I chased these. They just chased them a little bit. He said, well, you did way more than I expected. Because the stump's there. This is 4 foot over here. And I got as close as I could to the fence. He said he was happy, more than happy. I said, you sure you don't want me to clean that up? He's like, no, do not. So they're going to be able to get that pile because they got to get all the sod up and everything. But alrighty, y'all. I appreciate y'all watching. Please subscribe. Y'all have a great day.